Einstein put the two concepts of space and time together and mathematically, and then made one word called space-time. I modified it to space memory, because without memory, there is no time. Right? If you can remember the second before, you wouldn't have no time, and so there would be no evolution. And so basically, there is this set of information which is memory on the structure of space, right? So and so you can imagine that when you learn something, you're modifying the structure of space, even physically, meaning we know your genes are changing, we know your DNA is changing, we know all sorts of things are happening, you're secreting all kinds of hormones, you're doing all kinds of stuff, and that stuff is actually interacting with that field of information, and it's leaving very specific information imprint on the structure of space as you travel through space on this incredible spaceship we call Earth. It does mean that this information becomes available, and that supports, for the first time, the idea that the morphogenetic field is present, meaning that the 100 monkey scenario, where even with chemical reactions around the world, that when it's done for the first time, it's really difficult to do it. But then more and more laboratories reproduce the chemical reaction, easier it gets and easier it gets to get it done. It's been shown as well that if a certain amount of people start thinking in a certain way, it all of a sudden becomes available and easy, and it starts to pop out all around the world. Historically, for instance, great discovery are commonly found across the world from each other, unrelated people that all of a sudden have the same idea in the same kind of moment, and all of a sudden it becomes available to the morphogenic field all around the world. So yes, it becomes available. Does it mean that everybody gets it right away? No, because it has to have enough momentum. It has to be embedded enough by enough people for it to become more and more available, but it's definitely there. So yeah, everything you do, everything you think, every move you make is being recorded by this structure of space-time.